again, I can do this pretty quick. So shift down. Oh, and we're getting hooked on it, but okay. Ah. Okay. Okay. Just jump out. Hello, everyone. This is Fallen Dice, and welcome to episode 64 of our Rebirth playthrough of 7 Days to Die of the Purge. Haven't done much since the last episode. Took a bit to get everything sorted, put away. I have so much furniture right now, it's crazy, but I don't have everything that I want. So I'm still going to be kind of looking for those fancy POIs. But what I did do is I've been busy crafting dye. Specifically so we can get some more paint. And fortunately I had to make oh, it's gonna be like that, is it? To make the green dye, unfortunately I had to make yellow and blue because you can't, there's just no straight up green dye. And then I also need corn flour. So I basically need 150 with the 15 of each of those. So that's going to take me, well, actually, let's do half and half. 75 in this one. Oops. 75 in this one. Alrighty. And then, of course, as we get the cornmeal, I will then be crafting the paint so that we can continue on. So what I want to do, because it's still kind of early, I want to complete the exterior of the paint job. And I'm not going to do what you can see here, which is the reason why I ran out of paint in the first place, is because I was painting like all sides. Every block I painted, I was using 6 paint instead of just 1. And when I was using the roller, I was using 9, so I was using 54 paint each time I hit the spray with the with the roller. So unfortunately, that's why I went through so fast. And now, of course, I got the wrong color paint on different areas. So, yep. So I think I might have enough to make my first thing of paint. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get as much, or I'm going to try to get my exterior completely painted before we go on a purge. And then I am thinking that after this, I am going to basically take an entire day off camera to paint the interior. The reason for that is it's taken too long. I think now we're at that point where I think we've almost overstayed the welcome in the winter biome. I really want to move on. I want to get to the wasteland. But unfortunately, if we just take 20 minutes of an episode or 15 minutes of an episode each time to paint a little bit here and there, it's going to take too long. So what I'm going to do is we're going to paint the exterior today. Like I said, we're going to go out and we're going to do a nice big purge. And then when I come back, I'm just going to basically spend an hour and a half of my real time, or basically a day and a half of the in-game time, completing the interior, all the paint. And I think it'll be easier because if I paint the interior before I do the furniture, it'll make things easier. Because I mean, right now I can already tell that I'm going to have to move some of these items to get painted behind it because I'm not going to be able to reach it. So, yeah, I'm going to hit that up here. Hopefully hopefully it doesn't take too long in the morning. I'm not trying to take too long in the day. I would like to get a decent purge in. So anyway, I will come back once we've made some progress and we're ready to move on to do some purging. And then we're just going to do just non-stop, just boom, 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 hit up a bunch of things. I'm going to limit the number of, the amount of looting that we do while we're going through there. So anyway, I will see you guys in a few. Okay, so we are back, and the outside, I think, is looking... Well, actually, I missed a couple spots. And I did find out there are some times where it is convenient to use the all sides, and that is the windows. So what I like is having the windows... Well, you can't really tell on here, but more over here you can kind of tell. I like having it the white inside the windows, too. And on the outside... it ended up being just the cobblestone. So what I ended up, because the glass goes right up to it. So by using the all sides, I was able to get the full window in and I think it looks a lot better with the window insides also being colored. And we turned all of this into the explosion-proof texture. I did open up our blade trap box that we had and put another blade trap up. So we are back to having 2 blade traps. Let's go to the front side as well. So it's harder to see everything from down here, but you can kind of see it over here, from the angles and stuff. And what I also did is I kind of made our little balcony over here, so I gave it like nice little wooden flooring and a decent banister. So we are looking good on the exterior, not so much on the inside. So like I said, we're gonna go ahead. I got 1 left to make, so we're making all the paint we can. Those are the last 1,000 that I have to make. Was running out of ammo, so we're back up to there. So doing good amounts there. How am I sitting on? I think it'll get me through this one. You get what you need, correct? You have some stuff you don't need. I hate just saying, hey, give me everything you have, because then I keep having to put in her other stuff. Where's my third? There you are. Sometimes you hide on me. Okay, so I think everybody has empty inventories, which is what we want, because we are going to be... I'm not getting too full, because I'm not going crazy on the looting. That's right. I don't have a spot for you to really go to. Toss you in there for now. Okay, so I have ammo. I would like to try to use this a little bit more on this purge run. Food is good, drink is good. Okay, let me take you guys off of halt now, since we're done working for the moment. I still have to do the up here. I did not get this finished yet. It's also going to be white, and then I'm going to have like the H here for the helo landing. But all right, let's come down here. So we finished up into there yesterday, so I need to get this group, this whole section here done, and that will complete our noose, except for that. I think that's a drive-in, and that one we tried, it just didn't go away. And then once we're done there, we can kind of come in here. We could also possibly, there's a ton of things on the outside here too. So seeing as we have the helicopter, we'll see where we are. But like right now, I want to hit up this section here. So I'm gonna aim for this. It's a good section of, I'm stay away from over there. Let's just try to get this one over here. And then we'll see where we are at the end of the day, see how much we can get done. If we have a little more time left, then we can try to do some of those other ones. I'm aiming for, I would like to be, after this and we do all the interior painting, there'll be another episode where we're going to do some furnishing. Maybe 2 episodes on furnishing. I don't know. We'll have to see where we go. I'd like to kind of fully finish the base. And then two episodes maybe of purging, and we'll be done. Oh, that's not a good spot to land. So I'm thinking 3-ish more episodes, and we should be ready to go to the wasteland, which is exciting. All right, let's see. You are. Let's just do the big one first, and then we'll loop it around, and then we'll head over to there to get those couple. Okay, so big one first. Well, I wouldn't say big one. Tier 3. And I am planning on really just cruising through. Basically,
Master, we are not alone.
I will loot some of the obvious things and obviously the treasure rooms and things, but I am definitely not looting furniture. I think I'm good to go with most of the furniture for right now. Unless I see something that I know of for sure I have not already gotten. Which means I'm probably not going to get a lot of work on old Tommy, just because it takes so long I noticed that when when I was editing that, actually TVs, when I was editing that episode, is I wasted a lot of time just trying to get the turret down and try to get him in a place where he could get some experience. So I think if we just cruise through, try to kill him as quick as we can using the proper weapons for Techno Geek, we can always level that up later. Okay. You guys fighting. Yeah. I think this one has an upstairs and a downstairs. You guys are just going off on your own. Do I have you guys on hunting or full control? Oh, I have you on full control.
Full control.
Okay. They're just going crazy. Talking about, though, the decorating. Like I said, I think I can... I'm not going to try to write a check I can't cash again. But I think, like I said, if I take like an entire day to do nothing but paint, I'm pretty sure I could probably get all the interiors painted between this episode and the next one. And then, like I said, then it's just going to be a matter of kind of planning it out, because I gotta have to start thinking about what I want to take with us to the wasteland. And I think I'm going to be a little bit different on my choices than I was in previous ones. Not saying I made bad choices, but I think that what I want to take with me is going to be a little bit different. I think I'm going to take enough to make 2 vehicles, a truck and a car. Because I don't know which one I'm going to find. That's the thing. I could be like, I could take what I want, but I don't know. I've had too many experiences so far where I don't get what I want or what I need. And so I'm running around, and then if I find something else and I don't have the right car parts for it, then that's going to require me to run out there and try to get them. Okay, what's going on? Oh, he's out here. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So I think I'm going to take enough to make both. Obviously, the farm stuff comes with me. There we go. The farm stuff comes with me. Hold on. Trying to do 2 things at once. I am not good at that. Yeah, so the farm stuff will come with me, and then I also want to bring all the building stuff, especially the concrete. That's like a big thing. I want to start off with concrete right from the beginning. We're going to start working on getting our base up, an actual base straight up from the beginning this time, and not spend 4, 5, 6 episodes on a rooftop. Okay, nope. We're not getting through there. I think is this just a hole in the side of the house? Yep. Okay. I think I do kind of remember this one. We're already at a tier 4 green of our pistol. So maybe by the end of today, we might actually be at a blue, which would be cool. What's that up there? Nothing. Just a hole. Just a hole in the wall. Once I get that to tier 5, I suppose I could then... I mean, I don't have... I am curious, I'll be honest, I'm curious what these higher level stun batons are. So maybe I should really start kind of using that again, going back to our melee. Because I have 2 more levels of batons to go, which tells me that they must be pretty good. Because I'm already doing pretty good with the stun baton. So if I get 2 more layers... I want to know what they are. And then, of course, turrets. Man, they are really the bane of my existence on this class. Okay, trying to get those up, or at least trying to do that well. I am noticing though that I think if I'm not in a rush. Again, that's the big thing. Right now, I just want to get these quickly. If I'm not in a rush, I think I can, using placement, I think I can do all right. It's just not going to be as fast. And the other thing too, is because I'm already leveling up, I'm already up to level 7 of Techno Geek. At no point am I going to have my weapon experience getting used to level up the class experience. So there's at least that. Okay, that one's done. So I think we go across the street, tier 1, and then we got a couple tier 2s. I think I'm going to try to do a drive-by with the helicopter to dump off all my stuff, which is right here. Yep. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. All right, good. This is a nice little run here. This has already been opened. But I still have... Okay, so I haven't been through here. It's just... Maybe that's just the way it designed. It kind of looked like I'd already been here. Yeah, we definitely rebirth. Alright, there's big old chubby. And I think after... Once we get to the... we get to the wasteland, I'm going to take another peek at all of the aura mods that I can make. And we'll see if we can make some more, because I made what I had the capability of making on that first batch, but I would like to see what more I could make, and I'd also like to see how close I am at getting some of those completed just passively through actually killing zombies. Ooh, nice hiding spot. Okay, I need to get you before you blow up. All right, then I'll take my time with you. You're at tier 5, getting close. So, again, I want to see what the next one does. And then we still have yet another one after that. Okay, is that everything? Nope, I still have 3 more. Were there stairs? Or was there... It's another thing I've realized. Multiple places where I've missed a rope dangling down that would get me to the next area. Went into the garage. Darn it. Come on. I really hate it when things slow down like this. I'm making good time, and then I'm just trying to find where I'm supposed to go next. There it is. Dang it. See, it was a rope. Oh, good grief. At least I'm getting better at remembering that that's a thing. Okay, there we are. POI complete. And then we're moving on to this one. Where did you open? I don't know. Don't care. Alrighty. 16. Okay, we're making decent time. Decent time. Again, it really helps that I'm not trying to loot everything, and I'm also not trying to set up the old junk turret to get him levels. I'm assuming I'm going to go up and then come back down somewhere. Yep, right there. Okay, I was going to say, somebody else must be here. Ah, clever. Okay, what else do we have up here? Yep. I'm less concerned with missing loot than I am missing mobs that I need to kill. Okay. So I am curious what you guys would like to see as my next my next mod. So do you want to see like a full-on playthrough of Rebirth, just not the Purge mode? That's not the end of the POI. That was me leveling up. Or would you prefer to see like a whole new mod? I'm just kind of curious. Or do you just not care? Just, you know, just do whatever I feel like. Wait, I did complete it. Okay. Like I said, I know I got a little bit of time yet in this one before we're done. But kind of at the speed that I'm hoping to go through the wasteland, I definitely don't want it to take as long as, like, say, the winter biome is. I'm definitely not making anywhere near as complicated of a base. So then hopefully we'll be able to go from there into the burnt forest, and that'll be the last of it. So I really do want to start thinking about what I kind of want to do next. I know that at some point Vanilla should be coming out with the with their update, which means that everything's going to kind of reset, and then it's gonna come down to which mods are the first ones to get updated for, you know, the new or the new cool, the new hot, the new hotness. Oh God. So I don't know. We'll see. I know I'm not at a point yet where I'm gonna be able to take part in those streamer weekends, but hopefully by the time the next one happens, I would love to be if I'm actually able to do kind of a streamer weekend sort of thing. That's the other thing too, is I'm trying to decide, you know, not just what do I want to do next for a YouTube series, but I'm also wanting to do a streamer series, and I definitely don't want to do the same thing. So I don't want my streamer series to, or the YouTube series to be the same as a streamer series. So I definitely want those to be different. And, you know, different could be, you know, the difference between the, you know, the Purge mode versus, you know, the regular mode. Or I know he's working on a new scenario one as well too. So maybe that might be the next thing to do too. If he gets that one done and ready to go around the time that I finish up, maybe that would be the cool thing to do. You know, try out his new, whatever the new mode is. I don't think that was where I was supposed to go. I think downstairs. So, anyways, if you have a preference, just let me know. Like I said, if not, I will come up with something. I'll try to make it cool. I don't think I'm going to make it like this ever again. This having to do a whole brand new base I think I could have been done with this series already completely done a while ago if it hadn't been for that part. Although again, you know, I did make some cool things out of it, but it definitely extended the life of the series. I can't believe I'm at 64 now. I mean, it's conceivable I could actually end up getting up to 100 episodes before I'm done. That would be crazy. I don't think I will, because like I said, I definitely am trying to speed up this next set. Oh, I thought that was a spot for zombies. Okay. Alright. We are definitely, I think... So, the other one I was looking at, the last thing to kind of tie this noose, is the Navisgain School. And while that is a tier 4, I have done that one quite a few times, and I'm pretty sure that I could probably knock that out in about 2 or 3 hours. Like, as long as I'm not stopping to loot or do any of those other crazy things, I mean, I'm pretty sure we could really just sprint that one, get it done, and then basically that'll get us to the point of getting back to the base where I can start working on the interior paints. Is that it? Is that everybody? No. I still have 2 more. Have I spawned them yet to the point where I can see them? Sometimes I gotta realize I gotta stop and look and see if I find anything, because I loot so fast, I could actually have gotten something really cool and I just don't even know it. Okay. Shoot. Where are you? Wherever it is, I haven't gone yet because I haven't actually spawned them. No, I've been in here. Wait, is there something outside? There is. Oh. Is it here? No, I think there's a garage too, though, and I don't think I hit that. Or no, not a garage. It's and in the process garage, but that looks like that is where I was supposed to go. Oh, and I have leveled up. I can get the new baton. Okay, one more, and he's up top. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, he's on this level. There it is, doggy. Okay, Alright, now he's done. Alright, let's go get in the chopper. Let's go ahead and put it in the driveway of the high school. That way when we're done, we can do a quick escape. Oh, shoot. I still need to do those two as well. Okay, now I'm not so sure if I'm going to be done in time. Yeah, that's a little bit more time than I think that we have. Shoot. Well, let's see. Again, I can do this pretty quick, so... shift down. Oh, and we're getting hooked on it, but okay. Ah! Okay. Okay, just jump out. Okay, I need to do you and you. So it's there and there. So let's see how fast we can knock this out. Let's go back to the pistol. If I can get it up to tier 5, let's see. Okay, that's not a good sign already. That was a slow start. Where am I supposed to go? There we go.
Incoming
Okay.
enemy. Prepare for conflict.
This is the tier 0, so it shouldn't be a lot. It should be pretty quick and easy. Okay, okay, we got you. Okay. Alright, we're done. I'm not even trying to loot because you're a 0. Right? Did I get you? I did. Okay, good. Alright. Let's knock that one out. I still think I can... I'm gonna push it. I still think I can knock out the high school. Because we can say that we completed our noose. Alright, you know what? Let's go in here first. Who do we got? Who do we got? Yep, you're there. Okay, you're there. Okay, I think that's everybody here. So it wasn't the back door. Alright, you know what? I don't care. We're just going in. Yes, we'll open the door that way. That's just we are on a mission. I want to clear out the school. Okay. Yep, you're done in there. And again, I don't really care about looting right now because again, we are almost to the point of actually moving on, and that means I'm going to be leaving a bunch of loot behind anyway. So unless it's super cool furniture I don't care. Okay. Alright. What the heck? I'm back here again. What the... Oh my gosh. See, this is what I didn't need. Oh, there we go. I didn't need to be lost wasting time.
My senses have picked up something.
Yep. Okay, I think we're good to go here. I might use the I might use Tommy in the whoa. Why are you saying 5 again? I was gonna say I might use Tommy in the high school, depending, because like I said, I know that area fairly well. Come on. 2 areas. That makes no sense. Okay, now it says 1 down below. There you are. And there you go. Cool. We're done. Alright. Let's go to the school. I might go a little past 22. I'm okay with that. We are at currently 61.9. Seeing as I think that what we need to do is 25 plus 7. My math in my head, I'm sorry. I will do that when I'm not trying to rush through this POI. And I'll figure out exactly where I think we are as far as how many POIs I need to complete. Because it wasn't 25, it was 75. I was already off on my numbers. And then plus, I'd say 7. So that means we really need, what, 82? And I'm currently at 78. No, there's no way. I need more than that. Absolutely need more than that. Alright, I don't know. I will do my math when I'm not when I'm not purging. We'll figure it out, but like I said, I think maybe it's probably 10 or 12 more, be my guess. Which technically I could probably do in one shot if I wanted to. If I started off in the beginning of the morning. Definitely two max. 2 max to get finished up complete. So after this, we really only have 2 more days of questing or purging in the winter biome. Alright. I don't know why I keep trying to loot those. Actually, I do know. Because I'm still missing a few recipes. So technically, I could get lucky and find one of those missing recipes. Alright. I think we got one that's over here in the fence. And then, of course, we got Scomo here. Do I have anyone in here? Oh, I have a birdie. Where were you hiding? Well, where did you come from? Okay. Alright, let me come over here.
My
Drop
senses
down.
have picked up something.
Kill the old crone. Yeah, I'm saying if I keep the pace up that I'm doing right now on a full day, I could definitely probably do this in one day. Especially if I'm not trying to loot. I was gonna say, am I getting tainted? Have I gotten tainted yet? Oh, please tell me you didn't fall down. Oh, I fell down. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. All right. Let's use blocks. Problem with this one is if they fall down, then they run around trying to get back at me, and I have no idea where they are. I want to kill them while they're in their spots so I can make sure that I'm not leaving anybody behind. Okay, you're on the other side. All right. Anyone there? Nope. Let's see this last classroom here. Anybody in here? Nope. All right. Then we head down the stairs. Yes, we do have someone in here. Yep, do someone in here. Boy, that was a really bad aim there for a second. Holy cow. I don't know what I was aiming at. Okay, 4 areas, 12 zombies left. Ish.
Prepare for conflict.
Yep. Take you down. I don't think anyone hangs out in the bathroom. I'll make sure. Teacher's lounge. Nope. Alright. Now we come over here. One more bathroom. Nope, nope, nope. 21:46. I'm gonna be close to actually doing it on time. I'm gonna be over, but it's not gonna be by a lot. Nice. That was a really good run of POIs that we did. Okay. How many of these can I sneak attack? Are they don't get woken up by me much anymore. I really like that. Okay. Who do we have left? What the heck? Okay, here's you. It says I have a bunch left. Gosh darn it. So I've got, I think this is the one that I lost earlier. Alright, yep, he's right here. So if I can get a big enough hole in here. Actually, this sucks. I can do this faster. There we go. Should be able to, oh, what? Dude. Seriously?
I've got a bad
There
feeling
we
about this.
Stay where I can kill you. Alright, cool. We are done. Let's go ahead. We'll do the loot real fast. Make sure I grab the ammo boxes. And then we'll check our main loot, which hopefully should be pretty good because this is a tier 4, again in the winter, but we're about to jump up another whole loot stage. Alright, last bit of loot. Oh. Well, that's nice. Did I get anything decent just before we head back to the base? I mean, I like that. Okay. Put everything back in there. Put the rest of you guys in there. I already did those. Cool. That is it. We are done. Cool. All right. So like I said, for us to basically be done and get out of here in a reasonable time, pretty much I need to spend the next actual full in-game day doing nothing but interior painting. I think not having to try to be up against a deadline to get out and do things, not having to stop to pop back in, I think that'll help me to just knuckle down and really kind of make some progress on that. And then once we come back, we're at 62%, 80 POIs done. So I need 20 more POIs. Plus, I think I said 7, so 27 more POI. Okay, no, there's no way I'd be done in one day. So it's going to be a 2-day thing. So we need about 2 more full days. But if I get all the painting done when I come back here, which would be on day 83, we can come back on day 83. We can make that just a non-stop purge day. So I'm thinking that it would be fun to just take the helicopter out here and we can just start working our way through all these ones here. Because we have the helicopter, I think it'll be much faster to make our way through there. And then we can finish up with whatever we need to do on the inside here. So anyway, that's the plan. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, it was a little bit of I wouldn't say manic, but a little, pushing, trying to, get as far into this as we could. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. If you have not already subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you consider that as well. But with that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.